about what we're going to be focusing on. Okay, you guys ready? Are you ready?
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Can you show 7 in different ways? Here is one way. There are 7 shells. How many counters do you see?
7. Very good. 7 shells, 7 counters. Good.
There are 7 counters. Some counters are yellow. Some counters are red. The different colors show parts of 7. What are the parts?
Okay, how many yellow? Ethan? 5. So that's first part. How many are red? Finn? 2. So that's our second part. So 5 and 2. Can you say that? 5 and 2. Those are our 2 parts. Okay? Okay.
One part is 5. One part is 2. How can you use counters to show the different ways to make 7? Make a pattern to help you. Start with 7 yellow counters. What are the parts of 7?
Okay. So we could separate these in a lot of different ways, couldn't we? All right. So a way to make 7. All right. We can split them into 2 different groups. We could do 1 and 6. That's 7, right? 1 and 6 could work. We could do 5 and 2. We could do 3 and 4. Okay, lots of different ways. So let's see what they're going to have us do here. We're going to start with the 7.
One part is 7. The other part is 0. You
Right
can
now,
tell that
there's no
one
red,
part
right?
is 0 because there are no red counters. Here is another way to make 7.
Oh, see the
There are
difference?
6 yellow counters. There is 1 red counter. What are the parts?
So now they took away a yellow and they added a red. Okay, so now we had 7. If you take one yellow one away, now you have 6. Then each don't do that. You're gonna fall. Stop, please. Okay, I don't need you falling. So you take 1 away. Now we have 6, and we add 1 red. So now our 2 parts are 6 and 1. Say that. 6 and 1. Okay. Keep going.
One part is 6. The other part is 1. You already know that you can make 7 with a part of 5 and a part of 2. Make a pattern to find the rest of the ways to make 7. The pattern shows different ways to make 7 using yellow and red shells. How can you be sure you found all the ways to make 7?
Okay, so look at this. They started off with all yellow. And all they did was take 1 away, added a red. Every time though, they have to have a total of 7. Okay, so that's the goal here. So then again, the next row, look at, they took 2 yellow away. I'm sorry, they took 2 yellow away and made them red. All right, so now it's 5 and 2. Then it's 4 and 3. You see how they just keep taking 1 more yellow away and adding a red? Okay, so can you kind of see the pattern? So then the yellow gets smaller and the red goes up by 1. The yellow goes down by 1 and the red goes up. So by the end, you have all red and 0 yellow. See that? Okay.
You can make sure each way is different from the others.
Okay, so to make sure that you make all the different ways to make 7, it says look at every single row. Are all of them different? Yes, they are all different, okay? None of them are the same. So when we do this, the easiest way to know that you have all of them and you have all different ways to make 7 is by just taking 1 away every single time. All right, so we're going to practice that today. All right, so let's see this here. So show ways to make 5. Okay, so first I'm going to start with all yellow. Got it? So I'm going to put 5 yellow. Okay, so in the next row, what should I do?
Red.
All red? No, what was the pattern I talked about? I'm gonna
take one away.
take one yellow away, and now I'm gonna add one red. So now it's 4 and 1. Now it was 5 and 0, now we're 4 and 1. Okay, now what should I do for the next row?
Red, yellow.
No, red, I'm not making a pattern, red, yellow, no.
Yellow.
How many yellow am I gonna do now? Jenna? 3. So now, instead of 4, it's going to go down again. I'm going to take one more yellow away. So it was 5, 4, 3 yellow. And my red's going to go up 1, 2. Okay? Now in the next row, how many yellow am I going to do now, Ethan? No, I already did 5 yellow. You got to take 4 away, guys. We have to see the pattern. I had 5. Then I had 4. Then I had 3 yellow. Now I'm going to have how many, Finn? 2 yellow. Good. Gotta look at the pattern. So now I have 1 red, 2 red. Now I'm going to have 3 red. See, this one's going up and this one's getting smaller. All right, in the next row, look at my yellow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ben H, how many yellow am I going to have now? Listen, Ben H. 5, we're here. 4, 3, 2. Say it louder. Did I asked Ben H, not you, Evelyn? Okay, you gotta let him answer. So now Ben H is gonna go to 1. Okay, I took 1 more away. So now it's 1. So now look at my reds. 1, 2, 3, 4 reds. Okay, do you see how we're getting bigger with the red? Okay, so now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many yellow am I going to have this time?
0.
0. Now I'm not going to have any. So now the whole row is just red. So it's 0 and 5. All right. Do you see the pattern? Okay, so we're going to practice this today, okay? So be ready.
When you're at the beach, you can practice counting with shells.
We sure can. Okay, so get your name on top. Your name should be on the top. And what we're going to do now. Okay, solve the chair. All right, we're at the beach. We've got some sand castles here. All right. So Jackson is decorating his sand castle with some shells. Okay? So, listen to the question here.
The sandcastle is decorated with 3 shells. There are 2 different colors of shells. Show all the ways to decorate the sandcastle with 3 shells. How can you use a pattern to show all the ways to make 3?
Okay, so here's what we could do. We could do, if we have, guys, pencils in your hands. All I hear them is dropping on the floor right now. Okay, you just need a pencil right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find different ways to make the 3. All right, so first thing, let's say, hold on, let me get my pen ready. Okay, let's start off with, again, we'll just say that they're red and yellow. We don't know that, but we're going to say red and yellow. So we're going to start with 3. Okay, let's say that all 3, you're writing this. Let's say that all 3 are yellow shells. Okay, we'll do all 3 yellow. So that means 3 yellow and 0 red. Okay, got that? So 3 yellow, 0 red. So now, on this one, let's take away a yellow. So now 3 goes to what number? 2. All right, but I need a total of 3. So I have 2 yellow. How many red am I going to have now, Dee? 1. All right, so that one's going to be 2 and 1. So you see this here? 3. Then we went to 2. Now we're going to go to how many yellow? Brayden? 1. So now I have 1 yellow. I've got 1 yellow. If If I need 3 altogether, one of them is yellow, so how many are going to be red, Will? 2. Do you see how the numbers going up? 0 red, 1 red, 2 red. Okay, everything's going up. But up here it's going 3, 2, 1. Now how many are going to be yellow, Riley?
0.
0. Very good. So now 0 are going to be yellow. And how many are going to be red? Remember, I need 3 altogether. Jacob, how many? 3. Very good. So now I'm going to do all red and 0 yellow. Does that make sense there, guys? Are you seeing it? So 3, 2, 1, 0. But this is the opposite. 0, 1, 2, 3. Every time you take one away, you got to add it to the other color. All right, let's go ahead and open up to the first page. And we have some buckets. Can you please get out a yellow and a red crayon as well? Yellow and red. Oh, you look very handsome. Yes, I can see that. Very nice. Yeah, that's what Sharon said, huh? All right, put that mask on, though, buddy. You got a mask on. I mask on first. Put your mask on. All right, so close your boxes. Evelyn, no, okay, don't do that. Then H, mask up. Okay, a yellow and a red crayon.
Ready? Do you need help with this one or no? You want me to take the paper out?
All right. Quiet, please. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to practice making these patterns. All right? So, for number 1, it says, how can you color the pails to show ways to make 6? All right, so the first thing they did is they did 6 yellow. And you see any red? No, it's 0. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and trace over here. They colored 6 yellow, so 6. The yellow buckets are going to go over here on the left. How many are yellow? So there's 6 yellow and 0 red. So let's trace over those. 6 are yellow, 0 red. All right, so we're going to continue this pattern. Okay? We're going to color how many yellow this time? I'm going to take 1 yellow away. So how many are we going to color yellow, Riley?
4.
Not 4. I'm just going to take 1 away.
5.
5. Okay, very good. So let's get out our yellow. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I took 1 yellow bucket away. So I have only 5 instead of 6 this time. So how many are going to be red, Madeline? 1. So go ahead and color 1. The last one over here is going to be red. All right, everyone have that? That's what I need to see done first. 5 yellow. Don't write anything in yet, Dean. Just wait. I want to just make sure you don't even have a color yet. You have to finish coloring. We're not writing anything in. We're doing it together. Do not jump ahead. Very important for this today. Don't jump ahead. Okay, so how many are yellow? Raise your hand again. How many are yellow? All right, Aiden?
5.
5. So 5 goes over here on the left. 5 is for the yellow. So see how we put the yellow buckets by the 5? Okay, that's not all on the left.
How many are yellow?
And then how many are red, Victoria? 1. So 1 goes over here. All right, we see that? Okay, so we have 6 and 0. 5 and 1. Okay, flip your paper over and look at this one now. We're going to continue this pattern.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, here we go. So let's start with yellow again. So listen, we had 6 yellow. Then we had 5 yellow. Now, how many are we going to do yellow, Juliana? 4. Very good. So let's color 4 yellow. Again, left to right. 2, 3, 4. So that means how many are going to be red, Helena? 2. red crayon
Okay,
out.
so get color these two red.
And now we have 2. Okay, make sure you color just like this. All right. Okay, so pencils back in our hands. So, over here on the left, let's start with the yellow. How many are yellow, Evelyn? 4. Good. Say the number. 4. And how many are red, Valentina?
How many are yellow? Write that number here. Here we go.
2.
Oh no.
So those are my 2 parts now. 4 and 2.
Write that number.
Write it in, Benji. Write it in right away. 4 and 2. Good? Okay. Yellow crayon back in our hand. We're always starting with yellow.
Yellow. Yellow.
So now we had 4. We're going to take 1 more away. So now how many are we going to color yellow? Jenna? 3. Very good. So 3 yellow buckets.
Okay, how many red?
Color it right now. Please do not wait. Get to work.
How many red?
We want to try to stay together with all this.
How many red are there?
So 3 are yellow.
Number.
Okay, let's color the rest of them red.
Hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Working ahead. Write your number.
Okay. So how many, Georgia, how many are going to be colored red?
Take one away. Tell me what I meant.
3. Okay, so we have 3 yellow, and you should have 3 red. So see how this, remember, the number's going down for yellow, but it's going up for the red. Okay, so now let's get our pencils, and let's write it in. We said how many for yellow? Will? 3. And how many are red? Ethan? 3. So my 2 parts are 3 and 3. Write it in right away. Write it in. 3 and 3.
It's equal.
They're equal. Yes, very good. They're equal. Your 3's backwards. This one's correct.
How many yellow?
All right, yellow back in our hand. Oh, we gotta work on this other. All right, so we have 4 yellow, 3 yellow. We're gonna keep taking 1 away. All right, Brayden, how many are yellow now? 2. So here we go. 2 yellow buckets. And again, always start on the left right now. 2 yellow. So how many are red, then? 4 of them. So color the rest of them, and that should be 4. So double check that when you color. Yeah. Okay, well, we have to erase one then, but if you have your big eraser, I'll help you erase it. You gotta go back and erase.
Okay, then make the rest are red. Color the rest red.
It's kind of hard to color.
Color the rest red.
Here we go. Okay, got it? All right, so now we have, let's go and let's say our 2 parts, okay? So, how many are yellow? Benji, how many are yellow? 2. 2 are yellow. Okay, and how many are red this time? Ben H, how many are red? How many?
They're red.
Count your buckets. How many are red? You count them.
Come on. These right here.
Count them.
Here. Color. Color, you know it. Tell me.
Ben H, come on, I need you to tell me the number, bud. Say it out loud. You know how to count. Okay, who's gonna help him out? Alina.
1,
How many are red?
3,
4. Okay. You're giving me a lot of numbers here. Can you count your red buckets and tell me how many? How many? 4. Okay. But you said well, first you said 1, then you said 3, and then you said 4. So I want to make sure I hear the final answer, okay? You guys have to count before you raise your hand and have an answer ready for me. So 4 is correct. So let's write it at 4. Get it?
Oh, this right now.
Okay.
Bubble, bubble.
All right. We got to keep this pattern going. Let's keep the train going. All right, so let's get the yellow out. Brayden?
One.
One. One yellow. One yellow. Okay, let's color the rest red.
What?
And guys, really, as long as you get that first set of buckets colored correctly, then the rest of them you can just go ahead and color, and then we'll do our two parts. But you have to check your numbers too. So this number for the yellow should be going down one. Okay, so how many yellow again did we have, Juliana?
One.
One. So now, how many are going to be red? Look at 2, 3, 4. What number should come next? Aiden?
5.
5 is correct. You should have 5 red. All right, we're on the last row. Get that yellow out. All right, how many are going to be yellow? Jacob? 0. So we don't need to color anything, do we? All right. So let's get out our red. How many are going to be red? All of them. Very good. There's 0 yellow, so let's color that whole bottom row red.
We're gonna say 0 yellow and 1,000 red.
Definitely not that one. All righty. So my two parts. Pencils are back in your hand. How many yellow buckets do we have, Georgia? How many yellow buckets? How many yellow? Yellow. Do we color any yellow, Georgia? Then how many do we have? Perfect. 0. There you go. Remember, if there are not any, none means 0. So 0, and look at your numbers. Look at 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's the only one that comes before that. So how many red buckets, Anana? 6. Very good. And again, check your numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should be able to count up 1. These are going down 1. See the pattern? All right, we're all good? Everyone write in your numbers? All right. When you have all those numbers written in, turn and lift. We have one more thing to just go over. Come back. Okay. I know, that one takes a long time. All right. Guys ready? Okay, so we just need a pencil. We don't need any more crayons. We're done with that part of that. Alrighty. So listen to the situation we have here. Okay? So, Mr. Sand, okay, Mr. Sand runs a game at the beach. Alright, the prizes are red and blue beach balls. Ooh, that's a fun prize. He displays them in a pattern. What is the next row in the pattern? Okay, they're trying to figure out what the next row is going to be over here. Okay, so it says, what tool can you use to help solve the problem? And then how can the ways that are shown help you find the next way to make 9? All right, so then the last thing we have to do is find the ways to make 9. So first of all, what tools are we using right now? What are we using? Well, besides the pencil, we have to write in the answers, yes. But what is on the paper that we're going to be counting and using, Brayden? The balls, right? The beach balls. Now, we could get out counters probably, right? We could get out items to use to show the pattern as well. But we're just going to use those beach balls right now, and we're going to use numbers that we write to help us. Okay, you ready? All right. So here's what we're going to do. Over here on the left, we're going to write the red beach balls. On the right, we're going to write how many blue beach balls. Okay, so this is a little tricky. Let's start off, this pattern's going to be a little different. How many red beach balls do you see in this first one, Juliana?
3.
3. Thank you for raising your hand and participating. Those of you who have your hands up in there, I like it. Get your shoe on, sir. Can you get the shoes stuck in the shoe? Okay. Blue beach balls. Well, try again. How many are here? There's a lot more. 6. Okay, so write those two numbers, guys. It's the first set of beach balls. We have 3 red, and we have 6 blue. Alright, so this is a little different, this pattern. Okay? These are ways to make 9, but they're not starting at like 1 and 8 or 0 and 9, okay? We're not starting at the beginning, we're kind of in the middle here. Alright, so we have 3 and 6. Now let's look at the next set of beach balls. How many red beach balls do you see here? Riley?
4.
4. So 4 goes on this side. And how many blue do we see? Count the blue beach balls. Okay, Evelyn, how many are blue? 5. Very good. All right. Now, again, our total every time is going to be 9. All right? So we have 9 and 9. But look at our numbers. Did the red beach balls, did they go up or down? You guys point, up or down? 3 to 4. Guys, 4 is more than 3, right? So the number's going up. So the blue beach balls, the number's going down. Okay, so look for that pattern. Something to think about. Okay, so let's go to the next set. Count how many red beach balls you see. Count them. Alina, how many are red? 5. Very good. And you can almost make that prediction before it even counts, right? So the number's going up. 3, 4, 5. See how it's going up 1? Okay, so the blue beach balls. 6, 5. How many do you think are going to be there now, Brayden? 4. Very good. Before you even count, you just count backwards, right? Take 1 away. You can go back and double check though. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. Okay, so now let's make a prediction before we draw anything. Let's make a prediction. We had 3 red beach balls. 4, 5. How many red beach balls do we think are going to be here, Aiden? 6. Who agrees with Aiden? Do you think 6 are going to be there? Ooh, I see lots of hands. Okay, so let's go ahead and write a 6. Write a 6 in with your pencil. Okay, now let's take a look at the blue beach balls. 6, 5, 4. What do you think is going to be here? 6, 5, 4. What number do we think is going to be here, Valentina? 3, she says. Who agrees with Valentina? Who thinks it's going to be 3? Ooh, lots of hands. Okay. So here's how we're going to test this out now. Okay? Let's draw with our pencil to start off with. Okay, draw a set of 6 beach balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, those are going to be red. Oh, hold on, let's do this. 6, and then let's go ahead and add 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. So let's do this. Count all those. Is that 9? Count them all right now. Is that 9? Thumbs up if you have 9 beach balls. Thumbs up if you have 9 beach balls. Evelyn said. Do you have 9 beach balls altogether?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we have our 9. That's what we needed. So, let's color the first 6 that we drew. What color? What color? Red. All right, so we got your red crayon. My first 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is continuing our pattern, right? We keep going. We went up 1. We have 6 red. And then how many are going to be blue again, Will? 3. 6 blues. pattern was right. We had a total of 9, and we followed our pattern. 3, 4, 5, 6, went up. 6, 5, 4, 3, went down to the other side. All right, thumbs up. You think we got it? All right. So listen, we're going to be practicing this. If we have a little bit of